Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the start of a series called a Birthstone series. So this is not new, it has been going around here on YouTube. Last year I actually wanted to start and it was around March and I was like, I need to start at the beginning of the year. Like I felt like it was just too late to start the Birthstone series. But now that I think about it, you can just start it whenever and just finish it the month before you started. But the new year is here, so I figured I could start my Birthstone series. So for this month, of course, we have January, and the Birthstone for January is Garnet. And this is the look I came up with. I really had fun creating this look. I'm excited to see what other looks I will come up with inspired by the Birthstone month. Let me know down below if your birthday falls in the month of January. I'd love to know. And yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see how I created this whole look, just keep on watching. So I did apply some eyeshadow primer to my lids from lid to brow bone. And the first shade I'm going to be taking is the shade called Heat. And I'm going to be taking that shade in my crease. So I want to deepen up my crease a little more, so I'm going to be taking a smaller precise brush and I'm going to be taking the shade called Heat and Fire, mixing both of the shades just to brighten up the crease a little more and just make it more vibrant. Again, taking that same brush and I'm going to be going in with the shade called Chestnut. I just want to deepen up the crease again. I just want to give this look a little more dimension, so adding a little darker shade to this look will help you achieve that. I'm going to be taking a pencil brush and dipping that in the shade called In the Zone. And I'm just applying again in the crease. This is really going to help to achieve the cut crease look. That way we kind of know where our actual crease is. And then with the concealer, it'll help us really be able to cut the crease. Since there is no light brow bone shade in the 35O2 palette, I'm just taking this palette right here. You can take any palette, doesn't have to be this one, as long as it's a light brow bone shade. And I'm just applying it in my brow bone just to bring down any shadow I went up too high with. And I'm going to be taking my fluffy brush and blend out any harsh lines. I know this look was not looking all that great, but blending is key, so blend out any harsh lines that you may have. I'm going to be taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, just applying some to the back of my hand so it's easier for me to grab with my precise brush here. And I'm just going to be cutting the crease. All you have to really do is just follow the natural curves of your eye. You're pretty much just cutting the crease, so you're pretty much just like making like a cut from lid to crease. I don't know how to explain it, but hopefully what you're seeing is kind of helping you understand what I'm trying to say. And then I did flick it out at the end just to kind of open up the eyes a little bit. I still struggle with cut creases. I'm not like the greatest at it. This is probably like the second or third time I've actually done a cut crease, but practice makes perfect. So I'm going to be setting the concealer and I'm going to be taking the shade called Polished. And a flat shader brush will really help with packing color onto the lid, and in this case helping to set the concealer. So to add the glitter onto the lid, I'm going to be taking the shade called Firecracker, and this is a Supernova Shadow by ColourPop. So I'm just applying it straight from my wand onto the lid. You do want to make sure you kind of apply a thin layer because I do find that these crack a little bit or they kind of like flake off. So just make sure you apply a really thin layer, and I did also apply it on the outer part where I flicked the crease also. I'm going to be creating a wing liner for this look, so I'm just taking my favorite Schwing liquid liner by The Balm. I just love this liner. I love how precise the tip is. It just really lets you achieve that really cut liner. I'm going to be applying my mascara and lashes off of camera, but I'm going to be taking the Lena Lashes Monroe lashes. I love the flary type lashes. And then I'm going to be taking the Pure Big Look mascara. I got this in my BoxyCharm. This mascara is not all that bad, actually. I like how dark it is, but it doesn't really volumize my lashes. I did do my brows off of camera, and I'm going to start on the face now. So I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer and just applying it all on my face, everywhere where I will be applying foundation pretty much. And then the foundation I'm going to be taking is from Wet n Wild as well, Photo Focus Foundation. I really like this foundation also, and just again applying it on my face, and I will be blending it out with my beauty blender. To conceal these dark circles, I'm going to be taking again the Tarte Shape Tape. I've really been enjoying this concealer. It's like really full coverage for me, and I have panda eyes, so I really have just been enjoying this concealer. And then I'll just be blending it out with my favorite go-to brush lately, this one from BH Cosmetics that's in the Rose Quartz collection, the brush set. It's really good. You guys should definitely pick it up and try it out for concealer. It's so good. Taking another Wet n Wild product. I did not do this on purpose, but I'm going to be taking the contour palette. I believe this one is in Butter Toffee, actually. I'm not quite sure. Everything I use will be linked down below, but I'm just taking the lightest shade in this palette and just setting my concealer. And everywhere where I applied it, I do also set my forehead and my chin with this powder. To set the rest of the face, I'm going to be taking this Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. I've really been enjoying this powder also. Like, I've been enjoying a lot of drugstore products, and I'm just going to be kind of dusting it onto my face and then blending it out. To bronze up the face, I'm going to take this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm just going to be applying these in the hollow points of my cheekbones, and I'll also be applying it on my forehead where the sun would naturally hit my face. And then also I will be contouring my nose a little bit, or bronzing up my nose, I should say. I don't really contour, so I'll be bronzing up my nose just to slim it up a little bit. To add some color to my cheeks, I'm going to be taking this Essence Satin Touch Blush, and it's just like a pinky nude shade. Pinky nude shades are just like my go-to blushes, and I'm just applying them to my cheeks just to, again, give some color to my cheeks. And to highlight my face, I'm going to be taking this Laura Geller highlighter in Gilded Honey. Does anybody remember using this? I just recently started using it again the beginning of December, and oh my gosh, that highlight you get from this highlighter is so good. Like, I've really been enjoying this highlighter again. I'm going to be lining my waterline with this Makeup Geek brown eye pencil. I think it's in the shade called Espresso. It's just a brown shade. You can use whichever brown liner or even black liner that you want to use. And then I'm going to be setting that with the shade called In the Zone, just to set it so I make sure that the liner just stays in place. And then I'm going to be blending out the shadow with Heat again and Fire, just to kind of smoke out the lower lash line and also blend out that shade that I applied, the darker shade, just so it's not such a harsh line on the lower lash line. So the last shade I'm going to be taking in the 35O2 is the shade called Pure. And I'm just going to be applying that in my inner corners just to open up this eye look a little bit. And I'll just finish off these eyes with a few coats of mascara to the lower lashes. On my lips, I'm going to be taking the Pop Beauty Pout Out Loud liner in the shade Tawny Tease, and then I will be applying some lip gloss on top of it. So I'm going to be taking Maybelline Lip Lacquer in the shade Unreal. I hope you guys enjoyed my first look for the Birthstone series. Again, let me know down below if your birthday falls in the month of January. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And also, please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!